long as you're ready to do it.
I'm ready to rock
I'm
and roll.
always ready.
No problem.
Have you got any editing software? Because I'm filming.
Right. Hey, FaceBoxers, nice to meet you. Let's rock and roll. Will Vickers here. Vinny Paz.
Will Vicker and Vinny Paz. That sounds like a TV show.
5 times world champion. So just to quickly begin, how did you begin your boxing career? How did it come to fruition?
I love Jessie. Love that bitch. Yep, she's hot.
She's a good girl.
Sweetheart, yeah. But it's a whole nother story. I got problems with that. Alright, let's get back to boxing here.
Right, back to boxing. Go on.
People are going to be asking you, what? Who's
cool.
Jessie?
Who's Jessie Lynn St?
Jessie is hot.
Top lady, top lady, top lady.
Yeah, that's tops, yeah. Okay, let's get back to the boxing. Will Vic, let's do it.
Okay. How did you begin? How did you immerse your life in boxing in the beginning from Rhode Island? How did it all begin?
See that 5? It stands for 5-time world champion, but it also stands for I started boxing when I was 5 years old. And I fell in love with this dude named, what was his name? Muhammad Ali. That was it. I wanted to be like him. And that's it. It set the whole rest of my life. I loved him. I just thought he was the greatest. He said he was the greatest. He acted like the greatest. He won like the greatest. He never stayed down. He was always, joking around. He was great fighting. He fought like all tough, got big. He fought beasts. I loved everything about him, and that's how I imaged my life going to, and that's how I directed my life to go. And I did as good as I could have. I did as good as I could have done.
So how did you become? So you went amateur and then you went to pro.
Yes.
So before the accident, tell us about the Greg Haugen fights. Because they stand out the most for you.
Greg Haugen. He's such a douche. I hope you're watching too. I hope he's watching.
Apart.
You still can't beat me. So shut the fuck up. You still can't beat me. Go ahead.
So, apart from the animosity, why is there still the animosity there? Why?
Because I hate him.
Does it live on?
He's a douche. He's gonna die a douche. I'm a good guy. I'm gonna die a good guy. He's done things that he shouldn't have never done. He still talks shit. Okay, let's fight. He's the only guy I'd fight right now.
All right. What do you think?
I'd fight him, but I'd fight him in an MMA cage.
So you'd make a comeback?
I would make a comeback to beat his ass. Yes. Are you laughing, cameraman? The cameraman, you guys don't see this.
I'm trying to hold it still.
But the cameraman's trying to hold it in. He's cracking up back there.
What are your favourite moments from the Greg Haugen fights? Because this is like...
My favorite moment was beating him in his ass in the 3rd fight in front of Donald Trump. That was my favorite moment with that guy. I was so good that night, he didn't touch me. I even had a tan. I even looked good that fight.
Really?
He's such his character makes him an ugly guy. He's just not a good dude. He's a little maggot. Walks around whining about everything. He's a little twat. He's a tough little twat, but he's a twat. If you don't like what I'm saying, Haugen, bring it. Bring it. Bring it. I'll tell you where I am every moment of the day. You can come and see me anytime. That's like, I mean that.
Right, yeah.
I hate that fucking guy. I hate him.
He's calling you out.
Well, he wouldn't step up.
The crash itself, then, you go into detail what you remember about it to begin with.
Worst day of my life. I held on to the door handle for damn mercy, and I said, I'm never going to defend my world title. And boom, big ass town car crashed into us. And, we know the rest from there. Not a good day.
And what about the rehabilitation process? How did you find that yourself? And if you could spread a message to anyone out there going through anything, what you went through, what would you like to say to them?
Everybody has problems. We all have problems. I came in here tonight and I said, wow, what a great bunch of guys. I said, but I'm sure almost every one of you, if not all of you, has problems. We all got problems. Everybody's got them. And if you don't got them, you're about to get them. That's how life goes. And shit happens. I just won the world championship. I thought I was on top of the world. Like, life couldn't get any better. Days later, boom, I get in a car accident. I didn't cry, why? Shit happens. And now you gotta work back. You gotta pull yourself out of this and get back to doing what you want to do. What I wanted to do was fight. That's all I wanted to do.
What way did you want to do it though when the risk was so high and the doctors, the professionals told you not to do it? Why did you go against the grain?
I had to. I just had to. It was in my heart.
Something inside.
Yeah.
You were 29.
It's in my heart, Will. It's in my heart, Will. This, you on TV, you on radio, is in your heart.
Big time.
And you just have to do it. That's why I'm here with you right now.
Excuse me coming in.
Yeah, and that's cool, and I love you saying that.
Starstruck.
Cool,
anyway,
cool,
let's
Will.
rock and roll.
That's awesome.
So you've had the accident, you've come through rehabilitation. Tell us about your comeback fight.
Louis Santana.
Yeah.
At a casino in Connecticut that actually changed the world. When they opened up that Foxwoods Casino, it literally changed the world because it opened it up for everyone. Now I live in the smallest state in the country, Rhode Island. There's 3 casinos in Rhode Island right now. Once Foxwoods opened up, it opened up the gates for other states. And I remember you used to just be able to gamble in Atlantic City and Las Vegas. Now you can gamble anywhere. You know what I mean. Are you any type of gambler? Do you know what I'm talking about? No. Then that's good. You should be.
I have done in small amounts where it just goes.
Yeah. Good.
I know to stay clear of it. Game over.
Yeah, and that's a cool thing.
I have a question because I've thought a lot about this. Vinny Paz, why did you change your name from Rhode Island? I've got.
Just because everybody knows me as Vinny Paz, and I couldn't stand. I can't stand. Larry Holmes still can't pronounce my last name. Larry Holmes is one of my best friends, and he says Vinny Paz and Nana. Like, Larry, it's not Paz and Nana. It's Pazienza. And he laughs. So I just hated people like mashing it up and stuff. Let's just make this easy. And just to legally change my name in '99 when the year changed in 2000. I just changed it to Vinny Paz.
Is it to do with your identity, the way you felt in your hometown?
Yeah, I'm Vinny Paz. I'm the Pazmania Devil till I die. That's all.
Lead for this, the film, how did that come to fruition?
They made a great movie out of it. They did a nice job. Miles Teller is the best. Miles Teller rocks. Katie Segal played my mother. Aaron Eckhart was fucking awesome. Played Kevin Rooney to a T. I love Kevin Rooney, so I'm so glad, Aaron played him. And the actor that played my dad was awesome. And my sister, they got an actress from Rhode Island. She was so good too. The movie was good. It was great, but just had couple of problems with the producers. They didn't do what they were supposed to do. But that's life. It's a whole nother problem. It was supposed to go in like 4,000 theaters. They put it in less than 100. Yeah, not good. But that's a whole nother story.
Is that now why you want to bring the documentary out so you can
Yes.
say it in your own words?
Yes.
Correct, right, that's
Correct.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Big time, so that'd be good to get out there.
Very good, Will. You're on the ball.
No problem.
You're on the ball, Will.
Pound for pound one. What was I going to say? So, what are you doing for yourself now apart from this documentary? What do you do with the time?
I'm all over the place. Like, being here. And I love meet and greets, It's so, like, I met 100 cool people tonight, you know what I mean? They were awesome. Took pictures with them, How many people in the world do people want to take pictures with? You know what I mean? It's so cool. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I had some great fights, and they, I just fought how I fought, and happened to be I just fought my balls off every fight. It was exciting every fight that I was in, because I fought tough guys every fight I was in, and I just think it's really cool. People want to meet me and take pictures with me.
How does it make you feel yourself?
Say that again.
Having people wanting, drawn towards
It's cool.
you?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. I find it fascinating.
With 4 recent deaths in boxing itself, do you think health and safety should be improved?
Absolutely. I was one of those guys. I was right down. If my dad wasn't with me, if I didn't have the greatest fucking father, I would have died. We wouldn't be here right now. This wouldn't be going on right now. In 1990, when I fought Floyd Mayweather's uncle, Roger Mayweather, I almost died after the fight, and my father wasn't with me, I would have died. I was going up through clouds, Will. I was literally going up through white clouds. And I'm not a religious kind of guy, but I was going up and up through white clouds, and it felt great. But my father shook me out of it. The nurse told him, we're losing your son. And he grabbed my shirt and he started shaking me violently. And I came back. I was going nuts. But got lucky. Gotta be lucky in life. Gotta be good, but you gotta be lucky.
Where do you see your future going now?
I'm gonna end up having great years. I'm gonna end up having another 2 or 3 great years in my life.